Getting it closer than 16. Just what do you think about the way you guys played, particularly in the second half, not around it kind of?
Well, I thought we were better in the first half than the second half. Start the game, I didn't think we played poorly to start the game. We just settled for wide open shots and didn't make them. And I thought, you know, to end the game, to start the second half, I thought we were pretty darn good, and our defense was good. And then we don't really finish the game the way that we should have. But I thought we did a lot of good things today.
KJ had his season high in rebounds. Just how have you kind of been impressing that upon him, and how much does it help you guys when he's able to chip in like that?
Well, the thing about it is, if he rebounds it, that means he can dribble it up the floor. And I think he's figured that out because we're actually best when he brings it up as far as playing with pace and everything. And so that was good. You know, KJ does what KJ does. He didn't make shots today, but you know, I don't know if there's CB said after the game, he said, I don't think I've ever seen anybody play harder than that kid. He gets over every screen, and he just does so many things from an effort standpoint. Now he can still screw up plays, but he's just playing so well right now.
And then with Marco, we saw a little bit of this today, but how important are those transition buckets toward building his overall confidence?
Well, I think that, you know, he needs to play to his athletic ability, and we haven't seen that. He had 2 plays today in the first half that were really athletic plays, and they're plays that you don't coach. They're just, you know, plays that players make, and so yeah, he needed that, and it was good for him to see the ball go down. But he's played better. I mean, there's no question he's played better in the last couple of weeks.
Your freshman off the bench played pretty well today with Johnny and Jamari. Yeah, so. Just what did you see from them today?
Well, I thought they all did fine. Defensively, I don't think we were very good. But I thought they all did fine, except, you know, the bench was 1 for 14 from 3. So, I mean, we can certainly shoot. Of course, you know, Jake and Pat and those guys got 3 up in the, you know, span of about 15 seconds. But I do think that they're getting better. They're getting better.
Kevin's made 22 straight free throws. Just what does that say about the way he's raised his game this year?
It's great, but I've never ever thought a guy played good or bad because he made his free throws. I mean, I haven't, but he's, you know, when you don't shoot the ball well today from the field, you know, that's a good way to you know, make up for that is get to the free throw line, because, you know, he's just playing. You know, you don't even think that he's really done much. You look up and he's got 20 points and 7 rebounds, and I don't, what do you have assist and turnover wise? 2 assists and 1 turnover and a couple of steals. I mean, and you don't even think that he really did much today, but that's what good players do.
Hey, getting back to Marco, what has your message been to him with that group of experienced dudes that he starts with, and has it changed? Is it changing? Are you asking for more or looking for something different from him? Or?
No, just be aggressive. I want him to be one of those 4. I mean, one of 5 as opposed to 4 and 1. You know, but the biggest thing that he can do to help us is guard his man. I mean, no slot drives. I mean, there's a lot of things that he's getting better at that he can still get a lot better at. But you know, we'll have a much better season if Johnny and Nick and Marco and Jamari can make 35% of their shots from 3. That's the big thing. So I don't tell them that they have to make shots, but let's just call it like it is. In order for us to be able to space the floor, those guys got to be able to make some shots.
Yeah, he said that the 2 plays, the athletic plays you talked about in transition, gave him some encouragement, confidence to look for that shot more. I mean, are you seeing that happening regularly with him now? I actually think if a guy makes an uncontested layup and he's 0 for 5, he actually thinks he's, okay, now I'm shooting it better. That's what guys do. You know, you make an uncontested layup or an athletic play, and all of a sudden you think you're hot. Same thing, you miss all your shots, you make 2 free throws, okay, now I got my rhythm, you know, and I think that certainly helps.
I know it's hard because you're not at Wichita State's practices every day, but you know Paul Mills a little bit. What do you think about the kind of program he's trying to build with the Shockers?
Well, I was at Oral Roberts, and we were really good and got beat in the first round of the NIT, and we were really good. And for him to take that program to the Sweet 16 speaks volumes. You know, we knew Paul back when he was with Scott, and that speaks volumes on him playing a big role in their success. But they're going to do well. I think the program's obviously in good hands. And Wichita State, I don't know it inside and out, but they love their ball, and they're going to be happy with the hire.
Hunter said the team was fired up playing Wichita State. Did you have any message about taking care of business against an in-state team?
Well, sure, yeah, but not like, I don't think what happened 32 years ago had a lot of bearing on guys being fired up today. But it's the last game of 23, and I just tried to spin it like it's a circle game for Wichita State, and we have to respect that and play, with the intensity that we know that they'll come out and play with. I actually thought we did. I thought we played with pretty good energy right from the jump.
Did Christian talk to the team?
Well, he said hi. Yeah. So for Christian, that was he gave him a speech. Because he said hi. So.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys.